A diplomatic storm is brewing between Washington and Seoul, and the US Embassy in South Korea is right at the center of it. Let me tell you, thousands of South Korean students and union workers have surrounded the American Embassy in Seoul. They are sitting in, waving banners, chanting slogans, and accusing the US of humiliation of their own citizen. You know what triggered this anger? A massive immigration raid in Georgia, the United States of America, where nearly 475 Hyundai factory workers were rounded up, detained, and branded as illegal aliens. In fact, images of South Korean workers in shackles, their hands tied like criminals, have spread like wildfire back home. Now, for many South Koreans, well, it was not just shocking, it was humiliating. These were not any unknown migrants, these were workers tied to one of South Korea's most famous companies, Hyundai. The pride of Korean industry. Well, activists and students are furious. They say that this kind of treatment is unacceptable from a country that calls South Korea its closest ally in Asia. After all, Seoul and Washington, they are supposed to have an ironclad alliance, right? They fight wars together, run military drills together, and claim to stand side by side. But the question is, what kind of friendship is this? Protesters are asking too, if South Korean workers are paraded in chains on American soil. Well, nobody spoke about Indians when they were shackled, right? But South Koreans maybe can be superior. Well, the timing also makes this crisis worst. The raid was carried out under the Trump administration's ICE program, which is infamous for its tough stance on migration. Now, for many in South Korea, it looks like their citizens have been caught in the middle of America's domestic political battle. Well, the backlash was so intense that Seoul's foreign minister had to rush into Washington, demanding answers and pushing for the release of the detainees. And yes, here lies the problem. America insists that the workers broke immigration law, while South Korea says that their dignity and the dignity of the US-Korea partnership has been at the stake. You know why this matters? This matters because the US-South Korea alliance is not just about trade or cars. It is about military strategy. America has nearly 30,000 troops stationed in South Korea to counter North Korea and China together. Now, if ordinary South Koreans now begin to see America as an oppressor rather than a friend, it weakens the very foundation of their alliance. So, question time, is this just a one-time diplomatic flare-up? Or could the image of South Koreans in shackles leave a permanent scar on one of America's most important alliances in Asia?